look who we ran into, the busiest man of NAMM, Justin Emord. Hello.
How's it going, guys?
Crazy day for you, huh? I mean, you've been here how many days working like crazy? It started, everybody came out here on Thursday, but it started for you earlier in the week. What did you guys do?
Yeah, got my name. We started early on Tuesday. Back at it with the foundation. I've been very proactive with the foundation this year. It's been a really good year working with the NAMM Foundation, all the folks there. And Tuesday we had our annual day of service event, and everything from DC really stuck with me. We went to a school when I was in Washington with NAMM, and the school is funded under Title I. So the students even show up to the school early in the morning for breakfast because their parents can't afford 2 meals a day for their kids. So it was a really different experience working with kids that are just so underprivileged. It was a very extreme case of what we see here in Anaheim and other schools. But for the first time doing these day of service events, the school actually had part of our team actually catalog the instruments to see what worked and what didn't.
Oh, wow.
And that really stuck with me because whenever we've done these events, it's all about teaching. But this school actually didn't have the instruments to teach on. And this lady, Myrna, on the DC trip, she actually paid to have all those instruments fixed.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was either her grandmother or great-grandmother that went to that school. So it was something straight out of a movie. But like that really stuck with me. So when I got teamed up with these wonderful folks back over the summer, I talked to them. I was like, hey, I'm going to be going to Anaheim doing this day of service event. I'm going to go teach. Can you give me some instruments to go help out Anaheim? And they're like, sure, what do you want? So I was like, I mean, if we can help out multiple schools, great. If we can just do like the bare minimum, that's fine. Anything will help. And sure enough, they surprised me, and I got 4 guitars and 4 ukuleles to pass out across the city on Tuesday.
That is great. That is awesome.
It was great. Thank you, Fender. I'm so happy. You know, Fender's such a big company and well-known. You know, starting the electric guitar back in the 50s. So to know that their company has a heart as big as they do that's equal to their reputation in the industry, I couldn't be prouder to work with a company like that.
It's great, and it's great to see them keeping, because a lot of the school systems, you know, they don't have the music programs, and that's the one thing that NAMM has been advocating for all the years, is they're so involved in keeping it alive, and then to see Fender step up and do that, it's just heartwarming to hear, you know, and yourself, you've been busy doing all kinds of exciting things. You guys played, so 11 to 38 got to play. How was that experience?
Oh, it was awesome. We got to play the new Arena Plaza stage outside, and it was great. There was a good turnout of people. A bunch of my companies came out to see us do our thing finally, so it was cool to play in front of them and just play in front of like a brand new crowd. You know, so many people there didn't know about us. Obviously, you guys were there, and plenty of supporters that come to NAMM were there and watched us play. But there are so many new faces. This is actually a fun story. There's this lady I met through my work with the House of Blues Foundation. 2 of her friends actually came to watch us because they were standing between the Hilton and the Convention Center and heard the drums and bass and like, wait, there's a rock band playing? Wait. And like just followed the sound of us down. You got to figure the Hilton from that stage is at least probably a quarter of a mile away, and they heard it. So like I'm so happy to know that even here at NAMM, we're still one of the loudest bands around.
Exactly, and Rocky. It was because you saw the people who were crossing across the street, and they were coming here. You know, instead of going right into the line, they're like, wait a second, beeline over to the stage, checked it out, which is really cool. Now, you guys, 11 to 30, what have you guys been doing lately?
We have a new EP coming out.
Oh, awesome.
So new music is coming to you guys. It's going to be out in probably, I believe, March. We're going to be aiming for a release.
Oh, very cool.
5 brand new tracks, and it's going to be awesome. It's 11 to 38. It's rock and roll, and we're going to have that out to you guys pretty damn soon.
Any shows planned after that? We're already in the works.
We're starting to work on some shows. We got a show coming up on February 22nd. We're going to be playing at the Satellite in Silver Lake.
Oh, cool.
So we started to play there a couple times. It's been really cool. Solid stage, good people there. So we're going to be bringing the show back to them.
That's February
22nd.
22nd. Okay, we'll put the links online as well where they can pick up tickets from you guys.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Now, how about any other news you want to share with us?
Got some new endorsements in the works.
Very good.
It wouldn't be NAMM. Wouldn't be NAMM without 11 to 38. Wouldn't be NAMM without us getting some new deals, right?
Cool. Tell us about it. What do you got?
Got some pretty cool ones. I got a deal about 20 minutes ago. Never stopped working, right?
Nope.
Sunday, last day at NAMM, and just work until that countdown and just switch to
until
0.
the lights come on.
Yeah. So we're actually going to be working with the folks over at Tascade for some studio stuff. I just did an interview with them over at the booth, doing some podcast stuff with them. And we actually use their product in our studio. Their interface is what we use. So they're going to be bringing us on board. We're doing a lot of like research and development, testing with them to check out their product, see areas that from a hands-on experience we can tell them like this works, this doesn't, and you know, tweak stuff, and they're gonna be upgrading our studio, so we're gonna be happy about that.
Oh, that is cool, right?
And then Ryan got 2 new deals this year too.
Tell us, what's he doing?
So I got him with GHS, that has been his string company for 15 years. He's used nothing but GHS. I'm sure if it came down to switching to a different brand or keeping rusty strings on, he'd rather play a rusty set of GHS than anything else. So Ryan's going to be part of the GHS family. And another pretty cool company that starts with the G. You guys heard it first here. Music Junkie Press exclusive.
Let's hear it.
Ryan's a Gretsch artist.
Oh, awesome. Congrats to him.
That's awesome. Happy for you, Ryan. He's going to be playing a streamliner from them pretty damn soon.
Cool. So he's getting in it now and everything too.
So we're also, the thing that's cool about that is we're keeping it all in the family. I use Fender basses. Fender was actually cool enough to even send me a brand new bass for the show here at NAMM. So any company that's going to send me something new like that for a show, love you. I love it. Like, that's just fantastic. And it worked great because so many people came up to me afterward like, what was that bass?
That's cool.
So them doing this and helping me out really helped them out a lot too, which was cool. So that's what sponsorship is about. It's about that mutual love and support.
And you guys definitely, because every year you come out here and you're working. That's something. Could you give? Because you did your seminar. What advice could you give to the other musicians here when you are at NAMM? I mean, you've got to utilize the time, and you are the perfect example of getting out there and hustling and working and do that. Can you share a little bit about that with them?
Yeah. First thing, obviously have a product. You gotta have a product to sell these guys. If you don't have anything good to show, they're not gonna take you on. That's kind of step one, number one, like implied thing. You gotta be doing something, making some moves. Next step, don't ask for anything for free. That is the number one way to make sure you don't get a deal. It should be about the relationship with the company. So don't ask for free things. If they give it to you, awesome, love it, support them. But at the end of the day, if you really like the company you're going to be trying to endorse, you're going to be buying that product anyway. So even if they give you a discount, it's still better than going and paying full price at Guitar Center. So take what they give you, love them, support. Social media is social media is social media. Post about those companies online. You'll love them once you get those deals.
That's really excellent advice as well. I mean, because it is a mutual, it's a relationship for both of you guys, and you've got to love the products. And I think it's great because you've always played everything you've loved, and I think it shows. And that's awesome. And you got to tell any last minute you can tell. Anything else you want to share?
We'll see what happens in 2018. It's going to be a good year. February 22nd, and at Satellite.
And 2018 after a running start.
Looking forward to it.